Joe Zikas from YoChicago. I'm at Superior 110, the Blue Building in River North, with Greg Eldridge from At Properties. Good morning, Greg.
Hello, Joe.
I'll tell you, when I walked in here, even though it's a gloomy day outside, my spirits brightened just from seeing the drama of the views that we've got here.
We have that effect, that's for sure. Yeah, the views are amazing. I mean, really crazy. And, you know, one of the nice things about this building view-wise is the building just to the west of us actually illustrates how these views are protected, because to the west there's a 15-story building, and in close proximity, that's as tall as anything can be built around Superior 110. So in our building, anything 15, 16 floors or up, that view in close proximity is basically unobstructable, which is somewhat of a rare find in the city, because usually a vacant lot next to the building you're standing in has the same zoning as the building you're standing in, so you're typically looking at potential view blockage. But here, it's kind of cool. So these views are, you know, yours forever, particularly on the upper floors, and we're on the 22nd floor now. We just are about to start construction on converting the 2 half-floor units on this floor into a full floor residence. So this will be the first, hopefully, of several videos to show some of that construction process. We're going to start opening up some walls in the next couple weeks to start to gauge the magnitude of the task in front of us, but we're pretty radically changing this floor plan to accommodate the individual needs of the buyer and have some possibilities to do that with a couple other different floors. One on the upper floors and then one on the 7th floor, where you pick up about 2,500 to 3,000 square foot of terrace space.
Now, I'm not familiar with other full floor units. I know the Elysian has a duplex, 2 floors, but not much available, is there?
No, I mean, that's, and particularly not available at the price points that we're talking about. I mean, we've got full floor units in kind of the 2.6 to 2.8, 2.6 to 2.8 million dollar price point for 5,200 to 5,300 square feet. So, you know, you run the dollars per square foot on that and compare it to a place like the Elysian, where it's $1,000 a square foot. I mean, we're you know, close to almost half of that number for extremely high level of finish, and a remarkable building architecturally. The view, the finish detail, just everything about Superior 110, I think, offers someone looking for that square footage a pretty compelling combination of attributes.
Very much a boutique building also, which has to be an advantage for that kind of buyer.
Absolutely. You know, we started actually with 62 units. Now with this full floor unit, we're going to be down to 57. So this is the second full floor unit. You had done an interview a couple months ago with the 11th floor buyer, Louis Costner. So this will be the second full floor. And then we had someone do one of these half floor units on the 8th floor. So, you know, the trend in this building is definitely low total units and trending to very large units, which is kind of a cool combination. You know, the most units you have on a floor at Superior 110 are 4. So, you know, a lot of condo buildings are looking at 10, 13, whatever, bowling alley hallways, and here you have just it's a very intimate experience exiting the elevator at Superior 110.
So show me how you're going to turn this into a full floor unit.
Sure. You know, one of the things in a building like this that's finished, as we are at Superior 110, is we cannot do everything, but we can do a lot. So plumbing stacks and risers have to kind of stay where they're going to be. We can't like move this kitchen over here, for instance, but what we can do is make walls disappear, make bathrooms disappear, you know, things like that. So what we're doing on this side, we have kitchen, living, dining room, and through this wall is the master suite all the way to the glass on the east side. So most of this wall is going to disappear, and the master bath will disappear, the master bedroom will turn into, you know, the hardwood floor will continue through there, and so you'll have a connected living, dining, secondary living space with a kitchen here with views that span east to west. And it's going to be an incredibly dramatic space. And looking at it now, it's kind of hard to figure it out. So one of the things with any buyer looking at full floors, they have to have their imagination hat on a little bit, because to look at something that is going to be converted into something on a floor plan, that's, it's a little bit difficult. But these, Lewis obviously was very conversant in taking something from concept to reality, and these the buyers that are going to be converting this to a full floor are, we're able to see that as well. So it does take a little bit of a vision component for buyers, but if they can, it's an exciting possibility, because you can really customize a floor plan very much to your individual needs, with very few exceptions. One of the cool things about doing a full floor residence is you turn the kind of common elevator lobby into an entrance into your personal residence. So this is one of the things that does require a little vision, because this is the elevator lobby. What you can imagine is that door, which is the entry door into the other residence, being blown open, as well as this door being blown open. The hardwood floor continuing in here, all of the kind of common area signs disappear, lighting changes. I mean, it really becomes part of the residence, and owners can then decide if they would like a door for security. The elevator's keyed off, so no one can get on this floor unless they have a key. But some, I think the general feel would be to keep doors, but they can be big, dramatic, French doors that you can leave open for the most part. So what is now a common area transforms into a very cool elevator, entry area from the elevator into your personal residence. And then down this hall is a continuation of kind of that transformation of the master suite into the living dining area. This wall here will become kind of an entry coat closet. And then when you enter the master suite, this wall that separates what is now the hallway, well, actually, let's go over this way. This bathroom and closet, gone. It's entirely blown out. And so this is what...
But it's such a beautiful bathroom.
I know, it's kind of sad. We'll have a little funeral before we demo it. But that's kind of the imagination part. But imagine being able to look through there and see the glass to the west, and likewise from there through here, the glass to the east. It's going to be a crazy cool space.
With 2 large terraces?
Correct. Yeah, our balcony sizes are very generous at 110. They're at least 6'6" deep and 14, 15, 16 feet wide. So plenty of room to get furniture, grills, tables, whatever. And then this wall is actually just disappears entirely. So, this area will be kind of a secondary living room kind of idea. But again, it's entirely open to interpretation. If a buyer wanted something radically different than what we just described, if it's doable, we'll do it. So there's a lot of opportunity for individual expression for sure.
If you can imagine it, you can do it, right?
Exactly right. Now we're in the south half floor residence on the 22nd floor, and the views here are every bit as amazing as what we just saw. Some would argue more amazing, and you get the panorama from the Gold Coast to the Loop skyline, and even on kind of a gloomy, cloudy day like this, it's very dramatic. Beautiful nighttime skyline. I mean, just crazy over the top.
It just has to be awesome at night.
It's unreal. And my best favorite time for this skyline view is actually right just about sundown, where the buildings are picking up the western light, but the sky behind is really, really dark. It's just a beautiful skyline view. So this, obviously, we have a full kitchen in this side. So someone looking to transform these 2 units into a single full floor residence, if the other kitchen that we had seen earlier is the one they want to keep, then we would transform this into kind of a wet bar, family room sort of idea. These buyers are doing adding a bedroom. This will be kind of an office with a wall glass above it, and then the kitchen is transformed into kind of like a wet bar. So the sink dishwasher gets moved to the back wall, keeping the refrigerator, losing the range, rearranging the cabinetry. So a lot of customization in this area. But again, that's stuff that we can do. You know, partition walls are easy. You know, manipulating a configuration is fine. It's just, you know, again, moving a kitchen from there to here would not work, or moving a bathroom would be difficult. But you know, that still leaves a ton of possibility with what you can do. And then obviously another balcony. So a full floor residence would actually have 4 balconies, 1 in the master suite and then 3 wherever else. And again, this view kind of shows the unobstructability. That unfinished, what was going to be the Staybridge Hotel and is now a tent building, it looks like, is that's the highest anything can be built in close proximity.
We're in what was a master bedroom, wasn't it?
It was. It actually will still be a master bedroom. We're doing a little bit of configuration in here, expanding one of the 2 walk-in closets, but other than that, it's substantively the same. So you know, we're transforming 2 3-bedroom, 3-bath residences that total, including the common elevator hallway, about 5,200 square feet, into a single 5,200 square foot residence with 5 bedrooms and 5 baths, full baths, and then full kitchen, wet bar, 4 balconies. You know, it's going to be a very cool space, and we have the opportunity to do that. It's a very enjoyable process to create something specific to someone's needs. So hopefully we can do that again.
But it's enjoyable for them too.
Yeah, I hope so. We try to make it as very pleasant.